Hello, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate those likes and subscribes. Everybody who already has, thank you. If you have donated to my channel in any way, monetarily, energetically, thank you, Scorpio. I appreciate you more than you know. You could be watching anybody, and you're watching me, and I really, truly appreciate you so much. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as the link in the bio. I am running a 15% off sale on the 1-hour Tarotphy. It is a little bit of life coaching with a little bit of tarot. Just use promo code BREAKUP in the checkout section on my website. If you would like to enter to win $125, you can do that by liking, subscribing, and entering blessing. But if you're doing well for yourself, let's allow this for our Scorpio family members that could use that extra come up. But everybody is welcome to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading by liking, subscribing, and entering reading. We are doing our Monday morning you versus them, Scorpio. I hope you're doing well and vibing high, getting ready to live your best Monday life. The overall energy, a bond filled with lust, acting on sexual desires, lust, or love. Very sexual connection that you share with this person. For some, this was a friends with benefits. You could have gotten pregnant. You could have gotten them pregnant. And so it turned into more. For others, this was just a very sexual relationship. You had incredible sex. You typically do with a soul connection. It was really good, but it began to be just sex. Everything else was blah. For some of you, you had a family with this person. Both of you may be creating something new. You may be starting something new, Scorpio. This person starting something new. Why bond filled with sex is the overall energy, spirit. Feeling vulnerable, shortcomings exposed, and fear of being judged. For some of you, you have some sexual desires that you want to explore, and you explored with this person. For others, this person has sexual desires and bonds filled with lust. They are exploring their sexual side. You could be exploring your sexual side. Somebody's shortcomings was exposed. Maybe both of you brought out the worst in one another. If it wasn't for sex, everything else, was constant drama and triggers for some. For some of you, you found out that this person got somebody else pregnant, or you found out that they were still being intimate with the mother or father of their child, and it caused a lot of issues. There was something exposed here involving sex or sexting or something of the sort. You could have found a lot of messages on their phone, emails here. There was something that was incredibly hard and you were not compatible in. For some of you, there's a lot of age issues here. You're older, they're younger. You may be feeling like you're too old. Scorpio, please don't feel that way. Age is just another construct that man has put on us. We are all eternal souls. And if your meat suit's getting a little up there in age, well, then it is. Most Scorpios typically look a lot younger. Just depending. But if you live a healthful, happy life, I will tell you, visualization, meditation, and prayer will keep your body young, baby. It is really, really good for aging. So for some of you, you may want to start listening to different hertz. You may want to start doing some things to make you feel better if you're feeling like you're getting old or age was an issue here in this situation. For some of you, there was a huge gap over 20 years or something of the sort, and you're really starting to feel a little insecure, or this person is feeling a bit insecure because of age issues. But it was incredibly hard. This relationship was very, very hard. It was constantly something. Now, maybe not at first, but towards the end, I feel like every time you turned around, there was another drama. Both of you seemed to feel like this relationship became hard. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, you're upside down in your energy. This person could feel like you're overly emotional, like you are, really moody. or both of you became very over emotional and moody. For some of you, it was because of a pregnancy. You could have gotten pregnant out of the blue. You could have found out that somebody was pregnant that they were cheating on you with. You could have just found out that this person's starting a family with somebody right now. But this was an eternal love here. It really was. You could have been dealing with a Leo. For some, this person had other people in their ear. You're both holding one back from each other, trying to be strong. Ace of Wands, wanting to be intimate, though. For some of you, you're having intimate dreams about this person. You feel them in a sexual manner. You're feeling really turned on a lot, and you're picking up on this person's sexual energy. But very, very burdened, both of you. Which way do I go? Do I want to go to the path that's much easier? Or do I want to walk this path and work on this relationship that already became very hard? That is what you're both asking yourselves. Moving on here to your energy. An adventure, a getaway, break, and a time off, loved and supported, solid foundation, and security and stability. You seem to feel like you were this person's rock, you were their stability, but you all are just on a break for some. For others, you felt a lot of stability and support from this person, but again, you're on a break. You may be exploring and getting yourself back out there. You've took a break from this person. You could be in a trial separation, or you all decided to take a step back because of all the fighting and the arguing, and now you are feeling like you want love and support. I feel like you could have had a family with them, a home with them, or that's what you wanted with this person. That's what you were offering them, at least. Tell me about Scorpio's energy, please, Spirit. Large amount of work. Needing order in your life, busy lifestyle, hoping for a solution, losing faith, and your prayers will be answered. Nightlife, bars, good times, center of attention, and getting noticed. You feel like this would require a large amount of work for you all to bring this back together. It just got very hard. You're hoping for a solution, though. You're praying. Spirit's letting you know that some of your prayers will be answered. But remember, you should always pray to be given what's best for your highest good. And if it's not this person, you have to respect the divine. Respect that maybe this person isn't even the best decision, but your ego wants to win. You're just really used to them. You're blinded here by love. Spiritual evolution is being able to love a person from afar, because you just understand that you don't work in the 3D. That doesn't mean that you're not validated. It doesn't mean you're not attractive. It doesn't mean anything other than I'm going to live in reality. We don't work here in the 3D. I'll always love you. That's spiritual evolution. Being able to keep somebody right here with you, but understanding maybe here in the 3D, it's just not meant to be. I will see you next lifetime. For some of you, you feel like this person goes out a lot, that they're always the center of attention. They always have the desire to be center of attention. For some of you Scorpios, you are the center of attention. You've been going out, you've been getting attention, you've been feeling good, you've been exploring your sexual desires, and you're starting to understand why this relationship needed to fall apart. It has made you better and stronger. You felt like you could fix this person. As Scorpios, we will often, because we are very healing, and we are very transformational people. People will be put in our life because they need to go through a transformation, and we often will put everybody, not just lovers, friends, etc., through a major transformation, whether it is purposeful or not. A lot of the times, just being with a Scorpio will make somebody, really start transforming their life. You seem to have felt like you could fix this person, sweetheart. You can't fix anybody but you. There is nobody in this world that is guaranteed to stay but you. Not a marriage, not a anything. You cannot ever dictate what another person wants. And with that being said, you can only fix yourself. You seem to be putting up boundaries, holding your boundaries. A lot of you are understanding that you can't fix this person no matter how hard you try, no matter how much advice you give them and how much help and support. that if they don't want to change, they're not going to change. You're starting to understand that, I feel, for a lot of you, but still praying for a solution. You may be just praying to get over this person. For some of you, you just want them out of your veins. You're tired of thinking of them. You want to be able to move on. And Spirit is saying that your prayers are going to be answered. For some of you, that this relationship didn't become incredibly toxic. It was just really hard at the end for other reasons. Maybe you will be able to make a go of this. Tell me what prayers are being answered. Spirit saying, though, this person betrayed you. 10 of Swords you. And you're praying to have relief from the pain. Most of you are just being, you're praying to, you don't want to be in pain anymore. You don't want to think about them anymore. It was breathless. Whatever you found out here was a kick in the gut. High Priestess in reverse here, though, Scorpio. Number one, you're not listening to your intuition about this situation because you're very blinded by love or your ego. For others, there was a secret that was exposed. There was a secret that came out about communication. You want the 10 of Cups with somebody, and you do have some really good news. Page of Wands coming in, but this person could have a family with somebody else. You could have been having an affair, and it came out, and this person decided to let you go. For some, you were just having an affair. It was supposed to be just sex. It turned into more. You're having a hard time letting your emotions go for this person, but they already have an established family somewhere else, or you already do it with someone as well. You both could have been married. For others, you have children with this person, and you have to see them a lot, and it's very difficult to disconnect. Even though they've hurt you, they've betrayed you, your energy tie between the two of you is just constantly being strengthened because you have to communicate about children. This could be a Pisces, air sign. Tell me what boundaries Scorpio's putting up, though. Yeah. Not giving this person money anymore, or making them pay for what they should pay for, taking them to child support court, or getting alimony, or doing whatever it is, or no longer helping this person out with money, making strong judgment calls about your life and about where you're going. You've put up very good boundaries because you don't want to feel violated anymore. You're taking leaps of faith into the unknown. You're tired of this person acting so fucking foolish, and new things are manifesting in your life because of that. For some of you, you're starting to see a big change in the things that come into your life because you are starting to value yourself more. You are starting to understand that maybe you just cannot fix this person. And because of that, you're getting noticed. You're getting a lot of attention, a lot of new stability coming into your life, making strong judgment calls here to go in a new direction. For others, you want a brand new beginning with them. You just do. You feel like you put in a lot of time, energy, and effort, and it's not always easy. It's not always just that easy to walk away, especially if you have a family and you have things that you have to, finances and whatnot. So you are praying for a solution because you want to keep your family together and respect. So this could be an Aquarius or an Earth sign. Moving on to your person's energy. Forever changed. Like I said, very transformational person. You cannot fix a person, no. You cannot make them heal. But Scorpio, just by leading with example, or just by you being in this person's life, clearly this soul contract was about this person changing and transforming, and they are. You have forever changed them. Whether you ever speak again, no matter what happens here, you have forever changed this person. They may want to come in making big ass gestures and walking, being in show me energy. For some of you, this person's been reaching out saying, let's get married, or I want to take you on vacation, or I'll never cheat again, I'll never do whatever again, and you're still saying no. You're tired and you're done. For others, though, this person wants to make things up to you, and they may not have reached out yet because they're going through a lot of transformation. but unfortunately they also feel like it's going to be very hard, and they don't know if they're ready yet to try to work on this. I feel this person is unable to control you, and that bothers them. They want to control the issue. They feel like they're failing. They're trying to surrender. They've made bad choices. There's the third party situation. There's cheating, and there's very poor decision making, trust issues here. This person feels like maybe they've done the very most, and it would be too hard to fix, but they love you. They feel like y'all have a strong bond. They feel like you have a very strong love. They just made a lot of bad choices. Remember, unfortunately, love does not mean we don't hurt one another. People always ask me, well, do they love me? Love is irrelevant. Yes, they love you. Most of the time the answer is, of course they have love for you. The problem is that they don't have love for themselves, or that they're selfish and need validated all the time. It has nothing to do with whether they love you or not. People, can love. We hurt one another all the time that we love. It's unfortunate, but it's true. We don't cheat out of respect for ourselves. We don't cheat out of, yourself not having high morals. It's not about love. I have karmic debt that needs to be paid before I can come back to you. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That is a huge turn off. See? My guides are confirming what I'm saying here. First of all, this person is going through a lot of big changes, and there's a lot of karmic debt that needs paid. Secondly, they wanted to control you, sweetheart. They wanted you to do what they wanted. They wanted you to just take whatever they were throwing you. They wanted you to just close your eyes to third parties. They wanted you to pay all the bills while they just, did shit for the gram. I don't know, but they wanted you to be a certain way. And when you started to put up boundaries, Scorpio, this person finds it too hard now, because they want you to just be complacent. I feel there were periods in your relationship where you just would allow them to manipulate you. You would just, even though you didn't believe them, you would just go with it. You would close your eyes to it because they were always coming home to you. We always bargain. We'll go through a period where, oh, well, at least I'm not getting beat. Honestly, I've been in a relationship before where I would say to myself, well, I'm not getting physically harmed. Like, that's why I'm going to stay. Like, that was a good reason to stay. Everything else is happening. I'm not getting beat, though. We start to try to bargain with ourselves. Well, I'm just going to have fun. It's okay that they rush in and out for sex. It's no big deal. I'm cool. I'm just going to have fun. Even though your heart is bleeding everywhere because you want more. We will always go through that. A lot of you went through the bargaining stage, and now you're on to, nope, I'm putting up healthy boundaries. I'm not going to disrespect myself anymore, and they feel like you're too hard to handle. They feel like your requirements of them not being with third parties and paying their half of the bills is too much. Spirit, Scott jokes, too much. See, guys, I start to hear, I don't even need the cards anymore. I really don't. I really want to do a reading. I'm just going to use tarot, and I'm just going to speak about the downloads I'm getting. I'm not going to do much of anything else. I'm going to slowly start doing that, probably more on woke than here, but I hear messages, and I already know this person could need rescuing. They feel like it's too much. They feel like they tell people too much as well. They're always running their mouth. They're always dragging other people in. And for a lot of you, this person just wants to have sex only relationships, or they could have been telling you that, why do you care? It's just sex. Because, you're my number one. Society has not did us a favor with these mostly young men who think that having a main bitch and a side chick and a this and a that is okay, or that means that you are, the man. For some women, they feel the same way. This person may have told you, it's just sex. It's nothing else. It was just sex. For some of you, this person tells people that they just are having sex with you, that it means nothing else. They were married, got hot, and are saying that you were nothing but sex. It was just sex only. For some of you, though, I feel like you are in a long-term connection with this person, and now you are having a sex-only connection. They run in and out of your life, and you're just allowing them to do it because you want something from them, but it's hurting you even worse because every time they leave, every time they don't respond back to a message, every time you hear they're with somebody else, you are bleeding everywhere. This person could be out here just having sex-only connections, refusing to talk to you right now as well. What do they have to say, Spirit, for their self? What's this person have to say for their self? Unintentional arrogance. Spirit saying, let their ass go. Let them go. If I don't get what I want from you, I'll get it from someone else. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. This could be somebody who struggles with sex addiction, who struggles with needing to feel validated, who's always out here looking for validation, and it's really insecurities. They come on in, they tell you that they're gonna fix this or they're gonna do this. They make big gestures and then they either never follow through or they just fall back off again, and you hear that they're having sex-filled bonds with others within a matter of a month. They seem to have lack of support in their life. The people around them are just like them, toxic or, unhealed. What is this? Gestures from the heart here. This person may come in and actually be vulnerable with you and tell you that they've been fearful, tell you here that they've been afraid to show you who they really are, that they've been wanting to stay single because they don't do well with relationships, they have trust issues, etc., etc. They could be vulnerable and explain to you why they've never given you a commitment, even though they love you. Childhood wounding, whatever the case is, hurt in a past relationship, and really actually talk to you from the heart. For others, this person's coming in and they're going to act like they want to do everything to make it up, but they're only showing you so much. It's being masked. You will know where you fit in here. They're hiding something. You already know they're hiding something. What is this person planning on doing on Scorpio's mind, please, Spirit? Tower moment here, 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, oh boy, and the 7 of Wands. Whatever happens, you may find, or whatever goes down here, it may hurt. It may be betrayal. It may bring another tower moment. If you're in the middle of trying to fix things with this person and they've cheated numerous times, or there's a third party they always run back to, please brace yourself, Scorpio. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it doesn't look good. This person does want to come to a calmer place with you, but there's so much betrayal and so much pain and so many tower moments that it looks like there's another one to come. It looks like there's something coming. You could possibly block them. They could block you. For others, this person may come in and try to pull the 3 swords out of your heart and make things up to you. It will bring a tower moment. It will. And they're going to fight for this connection. 7 of Wands energy. They're going to actually fight for you. For some of you, that's all you've ever really wanted, was this person to put in actual effort, to put in real effort. They're never, they're always halfway out the door or never completely engaged. And that could happen. It just depends on where you are. They seem to be surrendering, but there's still third parties and there's still trust issues. Tell me about the third party and bad choices, please. Something about children or a pregnancy or somebody they have children to. Page of Cups here. For some of you, you could have a water sign child or an air sign child to this person. They could be dealing with people for money. 6 of Pentacles energy. They could be in arrangements with people for money, or they could be dealing with a child's mother or father so they don't have to pay child support or something like that. That could be what they tell you. For others, you found messages between them and a third party, or you found out a third party was buying them things, giving them money here. 4 of Cups, it really made you feel rejected. This person made you feel a lot of rejection by their bad choices and all these third parties. There was a lot of cheating. I feel this is someone who has never been in a relationship that they didn't cheat. They've cheated on everybody they've ever been with because they need constant validation. It is not you, sweetheart. It is not what you're not giving them or what you are doing. It is simply this person needing that constant validation that they are good enough. It is a big wound that they need to deal with, but they have lack of support in their life. They have lack of people around them, holding them accountable. If I started running around throwing it to anyone that would take it, my best friend would be like, what is up, girl? You need to sit down somewhere here. And I would do the same for her. But the people in their life are right along with them doing it, using drugs or partying or living for the gram. They're not being held accountable. They tell people too much. It's like group mentality. They all try to make it seem like they're not living badly or it's not wrong, and so they don't feel the need to change when they have these kind of people around them. They could be caught up for the streets or in the nightlife here. I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. See, this person, they just do not see their worth. They don't see their own worth. That's why they act arrogant. That's why they do the things they do here. They're starting to see it. They're starting to change. Your relationship has changed them forever. They're not moving forward, though, because they're filled with regret, and that's why they come in and try to have sex with you. They want to keep you around, but they are also afraid to actually enter back into the relationship because they feel like it's a lot of work. You could be definitely going through a chaotic situation here. There's challenges, the divorce. This person may be dealing with the legal system. They could be actually, they have criminal charges against them, or you all are in the middle of a divorce. It will take a while, Spirit saying, keep a good attitude and make a decision when you feel best. There's a sudden turn of events. Don't make hasty decisions. If this person comes back in with big gestures, wanting to make it up to you, telling you they're going to do A, B, and C, well, sweetheart, you make sure they do A, B, and C before you do certain things for them, or before you allow yourself to just fall back into this. This is a person who has a lot of healing to do, and Scorp, they may need to be on their own for a while, not with a third party, but not with you either, on their own, to come to a place where they realize their own self-worth. It would just depend, but something shocking and surprising may be coming up here. We have the Tower, we have unexpectedly. So for some of you, that you could find something out in the middle of your divorce, or you could learn here that this person's with a third party, or there's something going on here with them. For most of you, you've already found out what this is. And it's going to take a while, but keep a good attitude and make decisions from a balanced place is what Spirit's saying. I really do wish you the best. Now, this message is just for you. What is the Animal Oracle card? What is the message that we have for my babies? Spirit. Strength, motherfucker. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth. With strength and confidence, you are free to roam and at will and follow your path. Stand by your truth, sweetheart. Stand by your beliefs. You don't want somebody that throws it everywhere. You don't want to just have a sex-only connection. You want love and you want support, and you are entitled to that. Don't allow this person to come in and make you start questioning your values and your self-worth. Spirit is saying you are loved, you are supported through difficulties, you are being held, you are being carried by your guides, by your angels. You are never alone. And when you start never feeling alone but never lonely, baby, I never feel alone, ever. When you start realizing how supported and loved you really are, Scorpio, you don't need anybody. It's just nice to have that person, but you don't need them. You have you. That's all you need. And even if they come back, and even if you meet the greatest person in the world, they're still not guaranteed to stay. So Spirit is asking you to stand in your truth, stand in your beliefs, stand strong with confidence. You are a warrior, you are a fighter, and you will make it through this and everything else that is thrown at you. Get on that time. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed Monday. Gonna be the best Monday of our life, baby. It is the best Monday ever. Love and light.